Welcome to my channel. I'm going to be discussing CAMC 1 Mastery, your guide to excelling in CAMC Part 1 exam. In this video, I'm going to discuss everything you need to know concerning the CAMC Part 1 exam, the application process, the fees, strategies involved, exam format, and exam day tips. So in the meantime, like and subscribe. I'll be dropping a video about CAMC Part 2 as well, so stay tuned for that. Firstly, what is CAMC? CAMC stands for Caribbean Association of Medical Council. It is a two-part exam. It's essential for registration as a doctor in the Caribbean. That is your full registration. This allows you to progress into SHO position, and it's also designed to assess the competence of foreign trained physicians. Also, it's important to note that some schools are exempted from writing the CAMC exam. We have two types of people that are taking these exams. Those that are recent graduates, that is, if you've graduated within the last 6 months, or those that are already working as a doctor. And I'm going to talk about how you can approach it if you fall into any of these two groups. If you're a recent graduate, the best time to take it is now. And I did that, and I'm very grateful that I did. Because guess what? The concepts are still fresh, and you're familiar with the little details that you may not come across on a daily basis when you start practicing as a doctor. So it is best to start by solving questions since you have the basic knowledge. Then we have those that are already working. You may start with summary book on basic concepts before you start solving questions. Summary books like first aid or whatever resources you feel that would help you to understand the basic concept, right? The reason why I'm saying this is because there might be past questions available to solve, but there is no guarantee that they'll be repeated. So imagine spending hundreds of dollars just to wish and pray that those questions are repeated. No, I literally got approximately 10% of recalls, and the rest I had to use my concept, the concept that I've mastered. So there is no guarantee, baby. Process of application: mark your calendar, contact the CAMC team to inquire about the available dates for the exam. Typically, CAMC 1 is written in the months of April, August, October, and December. These common testing months for CAMC Part 1 sets the stage for your preparation timeline. Location: the exam is typically taken in the Caribbean, including Antigua, Jamaica, the Cayman Islands, Guyana, Grenada, Trinidad, and the Bahamas. If you're not in one of these locations, you may need to travel there to sit for the exam. Also, if you studied medicine in any of these places, it is an opportunity for you to take the CAMC exams there. Gather your documents, your letter of completion or certificate, 2 letters of recommendation, 2 passport photographs, and the CAMC Part 1 form. Make sure that you clearly state your active email address, because that is the only way they are going to communicate with you. And dispatch your application to Kingston, Jamaica, if you are outside of Jamaica. This is their contact details. It's important that you are persistent in reaching out to them. If they don't pick today, don't give up. Keep on calling, keep on reaching out and sending out emails. Confirmation and preparation. Await a confirmation email and connect with those that are also writing the exam to verify receipt and make sure that you're getting the same email as everyone else. Also, you are going to be sent an email about the details of the exam center, the date, the payment information, and a vital test run of your exam portal. It's important to take this opportunity and familiarize yourself with the process of the exam just to avoid surprises on the exam day. On the exam day now, what you would need is your CAMC ID and password. Make sure you get your CAMC ID and password before the exam day. Also bring along your passport ID. Now that you're done with the exam, you're going to be issued a certificate of passing the exam. It's important that you collect this certificate because that is proof that you passed the exam and you were successful. Moving on to the fun stuff, your exam strategy. Number one strategy is the CAMC Telegram group. There is a lot of materials in there, including textbooks, recalls, past questions. Go far back to when the group was created and go through those past questions and exam recalls. It's important for you not just to solve the questions, but go through the questions to understand the concept as you go through them. It is called CAMC Part 1 Prep, and it is helpful to join the group and use its materials so that I can get familiar with how the questions are being asked. So if you want to join the group, my name on the group is Dusa. I'm going to add you, and you can also comment your Telegram name in the comment section. My name on Telegram is also written in the video description, so you can check that out later. Ratten's textbook is also a good one because it has explanations and the style of question is similar to CAMC's style of question. So understanding the concept is going to be helpful for your exam. This textbook can be found in the Telegram group. Plab materials would help since it's the same concept and it's a similar style to CAMC exam. So textbook like Oxford Clinical Medicine is going to be useful. Also, as somebody that has recently written PLAB exam, I realized that it's the same concept, and Plabable that helped for my PLAB exam also helped for my CAMC exam. So you can use PLAB materials to study for the CAMC exam because it's the same concept. And if you're curious about passing PLAB, I have a video about that on my channel, so you can check that out later. Accountability. Understanding why it is important to stay responsible in tackling questions and getting the hang of concepts is like realizing that keeping track is the key to getting better. Whether you're just out of school or starting a new job, the reality is that every day throws new stuff at you to figure out. Yeah, sometimes you're not in the mood to deal with questions, but pushing through those moments is what moves you towards acing this CAMC Part 1. It's all about sticking with it, even when it is tough, because that is how you make progress. Dedicate a number of questions that you have to solve per week. Break that down into the number of questions that you have to solve per day. When you reach these targets day after day, you get used to solving questions, or at least a number of questions. This gives you satisfaction, builds your confidence, and you're moving towards acing your exam. The curriculum. Basically, know what is expected of you. CAMC curriculum can be found in the Telegram group chat, and it mostly includes pediatrics, obs and gynae, surgery, community health, psychiatry, and everything in medicine in general. So mostly clinical concepts. Moving on to the exam format now. It is a computer-based exam, so get ready for a computer-based test that lasts all day. It is all about putting your computer skills to test. There are 200 questions in total, and they cover different medical topics. Time management. It is a long day, so prepare for it and get enough sleep the day before the exam. The exam lasts for 6 hours, but there is 1 hour break in between to recharge and get back to it. The pass mark for the CAMC exam is 50%, which also means getting 100 questions out of 200 questions right. Exam day tips. It is important to arrive early. This sets the stage for your success by arriving early for the exam. It prevents you from being anxious. Bring your ID card. Usually they ask for the passport ID. Please bring food. It is a 6-hour long exam, so bring food that will energize your body and energize your brain. Personally, for me, I realized that eating fried food makes me feel lethargic. It makes me feel like I want to sleep and bloated. So I brought protein bars. I brought along healthy snacks. So whatever works for you, bring along things that will help recharge your brain and keep it active even in the evening and in the afternoon. So it might be coffee for you, or banana bread, or pumpkin pie. When you read a question, try to get the idea of what they're trying to ask. There is plenty of time so you can revise your work, and when revising, ask yourself, why is the answer A? Why isn't it D or E? Explain that to yourself. This will make you more confident in choosing the right answer. Please take a moment right now to like the video and subscribe for more content like this. I'll be dropping the video on CAMC Part 2 very soon.